Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is the Ripper Danny B, and welcome to CWR Horizon, coming to you tonight from Des Moines, Iowa. And this is, of course, the first Horizon of 2017, and we're gonna kick this thing off right now, baby. And we're kicking it off with the Women's Patriot Champion, Emma, making her way to the ring, microphone in hand. The Australian beauty obviously has something she wants to say, and I think I might know what it might be about. There was a match scheduled for Payback that has had to have been altered, and I think Emma may be out here to address that right now. Let's let her speak. Well, there you go. Emma has issued an open challenge for Payback for the Patriot Championship. And let's take a look. There it is, right there in front of you. Emma defending against a mystery opponent. But let's look at another match we've got booked for Payback. And it will see Legend Jessie defending her World Championship against Asuka. And a match that was made, and it's going to blow the roof off this place, one-on-one at Payback. Legend Jessie versus Asuka. That was made prior to the Christmas break, of course. But right now we're going to move on to our action, and yes, this is our main event this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Dublin, Ireland, being accompanied to the ring by Nia Jax. She is the Irish lass kicker, Becky Lynch. Lynch is just one of the few that have really suffered from having the new legacy around. Nia Jax is another one, of course. And they're starting to see some unusual alliances now forming within the women's division here on Horizon to take on New Legacy. It's a new year. The New Legacy is looking for domination. Becky Lynch looks to stand in their way right now. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing her opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Charlotte, representing the New Legacy. She is the CWR Triple S champion, Carmella. Of course, if you are relatively new around here, the New Legacy, formed by Charlotte, comprised of second and third generation stars herself, Carmella, Tamina, Natalia, and originally Paige, but obviously Paige is now out injured as well. So they've not been all that successful thus far, have the New Legacy. Carmella stands as the shining star of the group, having won that Triple S championship in, well, essentially the Triple S match a few weeks back now. Tonight it's not about that championship, it's not about anything but pride and positioning as Carmella goes one-on-one with Becky Lynch, and there goes the bell. And early on in this match, Becky Lynch going for those straight fire right hands, but Carmella takes the abuse, slows it right down, and this is what New Legacy is all about. They are going to find a way to get under your skin, to beat you at your own game. And we've seen way too many times New Legacy has stuck their nose into business that it just simply doesn't belong. Nia Jax personally has suffered that wrath. And now right this second, right now, Nia Jax is out there to make sure that Charlotte, or for that matter any of the other non-present New Legacy members at the moment, don't stick their noses in. Becky Lynch looked like she was setting up for something there. Carmella wasn't going to have any of it, and goes with the Mella Buster. Carmella up to the top rope. Strange positioning for Carmella, but she can fly when she needs to. Right now she feels like she has to. The missile drop kick, however, completely misses. Becky Lynch with that almost flying elbow drop. And a drop kick of her own. Carmella is down, and now it's Mella who's on the defense. Becky Lynch, you do not want to be getting into a technical game with Lynch. Now, Carmella is a fair technical wrestler of her own right, but she relies more on momentum and adrenaline than anything else, whereas Becky likes to slow the pace down and take it to a technical level. You can see that right now. She's already beginning to work on that arm that she will be looking to lock the disarmer in later on. There you go again, going after that arm as she counters out of Carmella's own move. Becky Lynch gonna show her strength here. But Carmella able to slip out of it, land on her feet, wraps up behind Becky Lynch. And Lynch dropped with the inverted atomic drop there. And a DDT from Carmella, and we'll take a second to talk about the personal history between Nia Jax and Charlotte, the two women on the outside of the ring right now. Ground in the gauntlet match. Nia Jax, sorry, she's just slipped a chair in the ring. I think she's personally had enough of New Legacy's tricks basically, and is going to try and, Carmella try to take advantage of it. Becky Lynch now, German suplex. Nia was actually distracting the referee. I think her plan was to let Becky take control of the chair and use the New Legacy's tricks against them, but it didn't quite work out that way regardless. The chair not striking anyone yet. Just laying there on the mat right now as Becky Lynch continues the assault, as it were, on Carmella. As I was saying, the Battleground Gauntlet, Charlotte and Nia Jax were both eliminated at the same time due to a double countout. But what was more interesting was later on in the matchup, we cut to the backstage area. We saw Charlotte attacking Nia Jax. However, Jax was able to turn it around and actually ended up leaving Charlotte laid out on the floor in the locker room area. Ever since then, it's been a rather personal feud between those two. More people keep coming in. We've seen Baybanks get involved. We've seen Becky Lynch get involved, and Becky Lynch, speaking of, the Bexploder connects Carmella, thrown halfway across the ring, and we go for a cover here now on Carmella. There's one, there's two, there's not quite three. It was very close though. Now Charlotte sticking her nose in. Becky not being too distracted. Well, maybe she was then. It looked like she was gonna put Charlotte in her place, but Becky Lynch decided otherwise and is now taunting right in the face of Charlotte. Carmella trying to take advantage of it. Lynch tried to get back into it, and you saw there she made a mistake. Carmella is now being able to take advantage of that. And of course, we are only a couple of weeks away from Payback, and you can see Charlotte on the outside there. She's got a chair of her own, and now she's slipped one in. Mella went for the Bronco Buster. Nia Jax distracting the referee. Becky Lynch strikes with a chair. New Legacy fooled by their own tricks. Becky getting rid of the evidence, and now Carmella is in serious trouble. Mella though slips over the top. You know Becky Lynch was going for the disarmer there if she didn't get it. And now Carmella gonna slip in the code of silence. Becky Lynch in trouble. Lynch though, the technical expert, able to roll through, break the pressure immediately before Carmella can really cinch the move in. Lynch goes for the big clothesline, doesn't quite hit it, but regardless, Carmella knocked down, and Lynch going to continue on, keeping the pressure up. And this is where Becky Lynch can get very dangerous when she's feeling very cocky. When you're on the floor, she can do anything she wants. Axe handle knocks Carmella back down. Nia appreciating that move on the outside. Lynch, as you can see, is taking her time. She's waiting for Carmella to get back to her feet, but that was a mistake. Carmella rolls through with the arm drag, and now Carmella goes for some move. Doesn't matter though, because Becky Lynch turns it into an inverted DDT. Up to the middle rope. Again, unusual territory for Lynch. But she's willing to pull out all the stops to put down Carmella. She's got to go for that missile drop kick. And she does, and it connects square on the jaw. Charlotte once again sticking her nose in, and this time Becky falls for it, giving Carmella some chance to catch her breath. And there is Carmella, taking down Lynch. Going to drag her into the middle of the ring. She might be going for a cover here. She has indeed. Carmella, here comes 1, 2. So that was a very close 3 count there. Becky Lynch just about rolled the shoulder up. Carmella just trying to strike down, but Becky Lynch, there you see it, fighting back, not wasting any time, rolls up, pulls her in, and there is the disarmer, but Carmella is incredibly close to the ropes. Mistake made. It was almost game over there for Carmella. Becky Lynch tried to take it to Charlotte. Charlotte spread the ropes, allowed Becky Lynch to fall through, but look, the referee saw it and has had enough of Charlotte. Charlotte has been ejected from ringside, and now Becky Lynch back in the ring. Carmella not being allowed to get to her feet, never mind that. Carmella back with Becky Lynch, back with one of her own. And this is actually a very even match between these two women tonight. I'm quite impressed with Carmella, to be honest with you. She is definitely the rookie out of these two. She's holding her own. Carmella with a face buster. And could she be looking for Code of Silence? No, she's going to go for a cover instead. There's 1, 2. Becky rolls the shoulder up again, and Carmella, the frustration building. Nia looking pleased with Becky on the outside there. The frustration in Carmella is building though, and you can see it through moves like that, just slamming the face of Becky Lynch into the floor, following it up with a boot to the back of the head. Now Becky Lynch in trouble. She needs to find an escape, and there it is. Into the corner goes Carmella. And what's Becky got planned here? Carmella lifted up onto the top turnbuckle. Just perched there. Lynch up on the middle rope. She's hooking Carmella. She's not going to go for a German from up here. Yes, she is, and look at that. Oh my God. Carmella turned inside out, and we've got a cover here. There's 1, 2, 3. That was an incredible back and forth match between these two women. They really put it all out there, but in the end, that devastating German suplex. Let's take a look at some of the replays. There was the Beck Exploder earlier on in the matchup. Becky Lynch would try and follow this up with a cover. Wasn't quite able to put Carmella away at this point, but she really did keep it on, and there was there were shenanigans all around. Nia Jax and Charlotte both placing chairs into the ring at separate points in the match, and there is one of them right there. Carmella went for the Bronco Buster, and as Nia Jax distracted the referee, Carmella would rain down with that chair. It still took a while to put down the Princess of Staten Island, however. Up to the point where, and you can see it here, she's been ejected already. Charlotte got up on the apron one too many times. Lynch tried to deal with the problem, essentially threw herself through the ropes, but the referee had seen enough and ejected Charlotte from the ringside area. Carmella here so close to putting down Lynch, but this was the coup de grace for the night. That German suplex, Carmella landing face first on the mat. It knocked her clean out by the looks of things, and it was more than enough. The referee running into place. You could see Carmella had no life in her whatsoever. No attempt at a kick out. And here is your winner of this contest, Becky Lynch. A momentum builder for the last kicker. Desperately needed and happily gained. Well, there you saw it. Stephanie McMahon just appeared and made the announcement at Payback. Becky Lynch will challenge Carmella, but for now, ladies and gentlemen, that was Asylum, and my name has been the Ripper Danny B. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow for Revolt. Take care and keep it sweet.